Dear students, good morning. In last video we saw about parts of speech, and today we will discuss about types of nouns, types of pronouns, types of adjectives and types of adverbs. So there are different types of nouns, different types of pronouns, different types of adjectives, different types of adverbs are there in English grammar. Let's begin with nouns. So nouns are divided in common noun, proper nouns, abstract nouns, collective nouns, countable, uncountable nouns. So first we discuss about nouns. And in noun, the first topic is common noun. So what is common noun? So common noun, as per the definition given here, so the names given in common to all people, places and the things of the same kind. So the common noun is used for the thing or for the place or for the people which looks common. For example, if I am telling you the person who teaches in the classroom or anywhere is called teacher. A people or a person who takes or who learn from someone is called student. And in the year, the days which have 30 or 31 days is called month. So common noun is used for the thing, place or people which is common in all. अब कॉमन नाउन किसे कहा जाता है? तो कॉमन नाउन इसे कहा जाता है जो एक जैसी चीज़ दिखती है, कॉमन दिखती है, जैसे कि कोई पीपल हो, प्लेस हो या थिंग हो, कोई भी सेम काइंड में, है ना, एक जैसी चीज़ दिखती हो, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? कॉमन नाउन कहते हैं। जैसे कि अगर मैं एग्जांपल दूँ कि भाई जहाँ से पानी बहता है, बहुत मात्रा में पानी बहता है और एक ही दिशा में बहता है और वो एट लास्ट जाके समंदर में जाके मिल जाता है, तो उसको हम नदी कहते हैं, है ना। बॉय, टीचर, सिटी, रिवर, मंथ, these are the examples of common noun. The second one is proper noun. Proper noun is used for, a proper noun is a word or name of particular people, place or thing. For example, if I think in your friend circle, many friends are there and all the friends have their individual names. So if you want to call any of your friend, you are not saying, or you do not say, hey friend come here. Means when the people, all the friends are in group, you do not say that hey friend come here. If you say hey friend come here, then all the friends will come to you. But if you call him by his name, for example, hey Ramesh come here, then the Ramesh only comes to you. Then if you want to say that I am going for a picnic at picnic spot, but which picnic spot? Many picnic spots are there in India, many cities. If you are saying that I am going to the city, but which city you are going? Many cities are there in India, and all the cities have their own name. So when if you say I am going to Allahabad city, if you say I am going to Ahmedabad, then a person who is hearing you can understand that you are going to Ahmedabad or you are going to Allahabad. In the same way, I saw river when I went to the picnic. If you say like that, so but which river? Many rivers are there in India, and each river has their own name. But if you say I went to see the Narmada river, then someone realize or then someone understand, yeah, you see the Narmada river. So in the same way, proper noun is used for a particular people, place or thing. For example, in a year there are 12 months are there, but each and every month have their own name. So in this way we give a proper name to that month. तो प्रॉपर नाउन किसे कहते हैं? तो प्रॉपर नाउन एक ऐसा नाम है जो किसी भी व्यक्ति, जगह और वस्तु को दिया गया है। जैसे कि हमारे कई सारे मित्र हैं, ठीक है, उसमें से मैं किसी भी मित्र को बोलूँगा हे मित्र कम ही, हे मित्र यहाँ आओ, तो सारे मित्र आएंगे। लेकिन आपको सारे मित्र का काम नहीं, आपको खाली आपके एक ही मित्र, तो उसका नाम है रमेश, यहाँ आओ, तो फक्त रमेश ही आपके पास आएगा। तो अगर आप ऐसे बोलोगे फ्रेंड कम हियर, तो फ्रेंड एक कॉमन नाउन हो गया, ठीक है। आप ऐसे कहोगे कि मैं शहर देखने जा रहा हूँ, लेकिन कौन सा शहर देखने जा रहे हो? कई सारे शहर है इंडिया में, तो लेकिन आप कहोगे कि मैं वाराणसी शहर देखने जा रहा हूँ या हरिद्वार जा रहा हूँ, तो कोई समझेगा हाँ भाई तू हरिद्वार जा रहा है कि तुम यहाँ जा रहे हो, ठीक है। तो इस तरह से प्रॉपर नाउन का यूज़ किया जाता है। नाउ थर्ड वन इज एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन। नाउ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन शोज द फीलिंग, आइडियाज और क्वालिटीज। Now feeling, if you are in a mood of anger, if you are in a mood of love, so which shows your mood, which shows your feelings, your ideas, through your ideas, what the message you want to convey, what kind of quality you have. He is a very good man, he is a beautiful person, this shows the quality, handsome quality, है ना, lovable person, quality. So the word which shows all these feelings, ideas and qualities are known as abstract noun. The next one is collective noun. सॉरी, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन को हिंदी में हम भाववाचक संज्ञा भी कहते हैं। भाव, जिसमें भाव दिखाया जाता है, आपकी इमोशंस, आपकी रुचि दिखाई जाती है, उसको हम एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन कहते हैं। अब एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन ऐसे शब्द है जो आपकी फीलिंग, मतलब आपके जो भाव है वो बताता है, आपकी आइडियाज़ मतलब आपकी जो विचार है वो बताता है, क्वालिटीज़ आप कैसे हो, कैसे दिखते हो, ठीक है, आपकी क्वालिटीज़ बताता है, जिसको हम भाववाचक संज्ञा कहते हैं। अगर आप गुस्से में हो तो गुस्से के लिए हम ही इज़ वेरी एंग्री, तो एंग्री इज़ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन। लव, ब्यूटी, विजडम, काइंडनेस, दिस ऑल आर द एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स। नाउ द फोर्थ वन इज कलेक्टिव नाउन। Now collective noun is used for the groups of people or collection of things. So collective noun का यूज़ हम कहाँ करते हैं? तो कलेक्टिव नाउन का यूज़ हम किसी आदमियों के ग्रुप के लिए या किसी चीज़ जो होती है, जो कलेक्शन में होती है, उसके लिए करते हैं। जैसे कि क्राउड, तो क्राउड ऑफ पीपल, टीम मेंबर्स ना, क्रिकेट फॉर एग्जांपल, if we are talking about cricket team, in cricket team not only one player is there, 11 players are there, that's why it is called team. So it is a collection of 11 members, that's why team is a collective noun. Crowd is a collection of many people, that's why it is a example of collective noun. Then bunch of grapes, not only one grape is there, but we say bunch of grapes, many grapes are there, not only one grapes. So in this way, where the things are in group, where the things or people are in group, for that we are using collective noun. अब कलेक्टिव नाउन का यूज़ हम कहाँ करते हैं, तो भाई किसी आदमी या किसी चीज़ जो कलेक्शन जिसका ग्रुप होता है और ग्रुप में किसी के लिए हम बात करते हैं, तो उसके लिए हम कलेक्टिव नाउन का यूज़ करते हैं. जैसे कि यहाँ एग्जांपल दिया गया है, क्राउड है, टीम है, ठीक है. तो क्राउड, एक आदमी का क्राउड कभी नहीं होता, कई सारे लोग इकट्ठा होके क्राउड बनाते हैं. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, कई सारे लोगों का कलेक्शन है, कई सारे लोग इकट्ठा हुए हैं, ठीक है. तो इसलिए हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं, क्राउड, जिसको हम गुजराती में टोड़ू, है ना, टोड़ू कहिए चाहिए ना. देन टीम इन टीम not only one member is there. For example, if we are talking about cricket team, in cricket team not only one player is playing cricket, along with that extra 10 people are there, and that's why we call it a team. Then there is another classification of nouns are countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So countable noun is used for the things which can be counted, and uncountable noun is used for the things which cannot be counted. So उसके अलावा दूसरे भी दो प्रकार है नाउन के, जो है काउंटेबल नाउन और अनकाउंटेबल नाउन. तो काउंटेबल नाउन्स का यूज़ जो चीज़ हम गिन सकते उसके लिए करते हैं, और अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स का यूज़ जो चीज़ हम नहीं गिन सकते उसके लिए करते हैं. यहाँ पे कई सारे एग्जाम्पल दिए गए हैं कि जैसे कि पेन, चेयर, हाउसेस एंड ट्री आर द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ काउंटेबल नाउन. और नाउन्स लाइक मिल्क, शुगर, राइस, गोल्ड, फ्रीडम, हैप्पीनेस आर द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स. तो मेरे पास दो, आई हैव 2 पेन्स, या पेन इज काउंटेबल, आई हैव 2 पेन्स, बट इफ आई से आई हैव 2 मिल्क्स, इज इट राइट? आई हैव not 2 milks, I have some milk, I have a little sugar, I have little rice. So in this way, the things which are countable are called countable nouns, and the things which are not countable are called uncountable nouns. Now we will discuss about pronouns. There are 7 kinds of pronouns: personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronouns, and relative pronouns. Now personal pronouns. Which are the personal pronouns? So I, you, he, we, they, me, him, us are called personal pronouns. Why? Because they are used for personally. Now possessive pronoun means which shows the relation, है ना, which shows the possession of the thing or people or place with the pronoun. That's why we call possessive pronoun. Mine, his, hers, ours, yours are called possessive pronouns. Now the reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns reflect the pronouns. Reflexive pronouns reflect the pronouns. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves are called reflexive pronouns. Now, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out somebody or something. For example, these, that, these, those. I see, listen carefully. I dictate one sentence or I speak one sentence. This is the pen. This is the pen which I lost. Now I point. Now this is the pen. This is the pen which I lost. So here this is the pen. I specially point out to this pen only. Many pens are here, but I specially point out that this pen only is mine which I lost. So demonstrative means we demonstrate the thing or somebody is called demonstrative pronoun. Fifth one is interrogative pronoun, and these pronouns are used to ask questions. What are you doing? Whose pen is this? Who are you? Whom do you love? And which things you buy? So these are called interrogative pronouns, which are used for asking questions. Then relative pronouns. So these pronouns are used to introduce clauses as in, this is the boy who helped me, which shows the relation. So relative pronoun, the name itself suggests that this pronoun is reflect the relation between the verb and object. Here the example is given, this is the boy who helped me. तो यहाँ पे एक बच्चा है, एक लड़का है जिसने मेरी मदद की, है ना. तो यहाँ पे क्या बताया, रिलेशन बता रहा है कि ये बच्चा है और जिसने मदद ली वो, ये दोनों में रिलेशन है कि भाई यही बच्चा है जिसने मेरी मदद की. तो दैट, विच, हु, whom are called relative pronouns. Now the pronouns of quality. So pronouns of quality which tells us quantity. Pronouns of quantity which shows us quantity of thing of, and we can say it shows the numbers. It shows the numbers of the thing or person. I have much money. It shows quantity. I have much money. I have some water, which shows the quantity of water. You all will come tomorrow, means which shows the numbers. You all, the 10 people who are standing here, quantity or number. So in this way, the pronouns of quantity which shows the quantity or number of the thing or person is called pronouns of quantity. Many, much, some, few, all, both, each, either, neither, etc. are pronouns of quantity. So today till here we discuss. In the next video we will discuss about different kind of adjectives and adverbs. Till that, thank you. Have a nice day.